see my Jedi.
Welcome in to the last episode of the season for the Ball Bros Don't Lie. When I say the last episode, I mean just for the fantasy season.
Thank you for clarification.
A little clarification. So yeah, it's week 17. It's championship week. We're gonna try and keep this short and sweet, because probably the people that are listening to this are very few. The one percenters of that made the championship round. Well, Tim, you are part of that one percenters.
I am
in the dynasty league. How do you feel?
I feel good. I won the week on Thursday.
Yeah, you did.
I got 95 points out of the Thursday night football game from Kenneth Walker, Puka, and JSN.
And then you text me, I feel bad that A-Chain didn't do anything. Or did you text me about, like, I feel bad that, he had Josh Jacobs, right? That he didn't.
Yes, Josh Jacobs, who got injured.
Like, you shouldn't feel bad. You should go for the throat, man. Here's win, Tim.
Gotta win.
You gotta win. So, Tim,
I mean, I'm going from having the first overall pick last year, or in the draft, in the rookie draft in the Dynasty League, to playing in the championship game this year. So quite a turnaround. Yeah.
Yeah. And also shout out to Ryan. He took over a team and made the playoffs. Made it to the first round, I think. Yeah, no, right guy. He made
that. He had a nice year. I feel like Shooter McGavin talking about Happy Gilmore.
So, yeah, it was a. I mean, I can't really say much on the Dynasty League because my team's horrible, and I think I had 3 wins out of all of it, to be quite honest. So I'm whatever. I'm focused on this year. I'm focused on the off season for me. So
deserved.
Oh yeah, I won 4 games. So yeah, I'm focused on the off season. So, but congrats to you, Tim, on making the championship, and hope you
thank you,
bring home that mucho dinero. So
yeah, I'm hopeful. I need a repeat of last week.
Which is
from my big guys, because obviously this week I'm not going to have DK. I'm not going to have McCarthy. So it's going to be interesting.
There's a path. So
yeah, we'll talk. I'll mention little bits and pieces that I'm concerned about as we go along.
Like I said, we're going to try to keep this short and sweet. We're going to go news and notes. It is Tuesday here, December 23rd. So Merry Christmas to you all. Happy Hanukkah. Right? Yep. Still Hanukkah. So yeah, Tim mentioned DK. He is suspended for 2 games for getting in an altercation with a fan. I saw it like a little bit, but no one knows what the fan said. I'm sure it wasn't something good, but I don't know. I mean,
tough call. If something was said, I mean, something should be done to the fan, in my opinion.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, the consequences for DK are big, right? He misses the rest of the regular season.
Yeah.
He has the rest of his guaranteed money on his contract voided because of the suspension. And he loses $500,000 in salary. So,
yeah,
I mean, pretty big consequences. And it sounds like nothing is being done to the fan, despite the fact that he reported this fan previously in Seattle for a similar type of incident. So
yeah, there's something
interesting.
Something should have. Yeah. Roma Dunze, he has a wrist issue. So
Oh,
Dobbs.
Romeo Dobbs.
oh sorry, Roma Dobbs. I have Romeo Dunze on the brain because he's just hurt. He hurt my team. Yeah. See, I can't even say it. Romeo Dobbs, he has a wrist injury. He wasn't a participant today, practice. Lamar Jackson, he has a back and issue and was absent from Tuesday's practice. This is a good one. Woody Marks was cleared for week 17, so he will play. He had an ankle injury. Amon-Ra was limited in his walkthrough. I want to say they play Sunday, don't they? I mean,
Thursday.
Yeah. There's like 3 games. Yeah.
Yep. They play the Vikings.
Yeah. So, if he was limited, he's probably going to play, most likely. Where was I? Montgomery, he didn't practice today. Monitor that if you have Montgomery. Javonte Williams, he was limited. He has a neck injury. They don't play till same day, right? They play
They play Thursday too. Thursday morning game.
Oh shit. We'll monitor that if you have them.
Something to monitor for sure.
Where else am I? Aaron Jones, he was limited in practice with the ankle. He plays on
Thursday too. Thursday afternoon.
Same thing with Jordan Mason. He said he's probably not going to play. Right. What happened here? I just messed up all my notes. Tim, did you do that? Stop it.
No, I just tried to fix it.
Okay. He was tracking towards the playing in week 17, so that's good. Your boy George Kittle, he has a low to mid-grade ankle sprain. I don't know what that means. Do you guys know? Not a doctor.
I think he plays in the last game.
It said on the thing. It said a high ankle sprain, and then I was reading it, and then it said a low to mid-grade ankle sprain. So, I don't know if it's
something to monitor for sure. He plays Monday night though, so
yeah, that's a risk. Yeah, that's if you have him, you're like scrambling, try to pick up someone off the waiver wire.
sorry, he plays Saturday night.
Saturday.
Nope, never mind. Sunday night. Sorry.
It's got to be someone on waivers. There is Barner Strange is still on our waiver wires. Hunter Henry, Mark Andrews. Don't pick up Colby Parkinson though. Jesus.
Should have picked up Taysom Hill.
Should have played Taysom Hill. Yeah.
RB1 for the New Orleans Saints.
That's actually not a bad play. I would not mind picking up Taysom Hill. They played Tennessee.
Terrible.
Yeah. So it's not a bad play. That guy, it says on our platform, it says he's a tight end, but he runs, throws, catches, punt return.
And he can pass.
Yeah. He'll do everything. So Tim, you remember Josh Johnson?
Yeah.
He's going to start this week.
For who?
For the Washington Commanders.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. So he's trending towards starting this week. Marcus Mariota is out.
17 years in the game.
Yeah. I think he's played for almost every single team.
Yeah, he's always 39. Holy crap.
Tampa Bay, Cleveland, Cincinnati, San Francisco, Buffalo, New York Giants, Houston, Washington, Detroit, out of football, Baltimore, San Francisco, back with Baltimore.
Yeah.
So that's about half the league.
Yeah.
He has played. He's thrown passes in one game this season, which was last week. and negative 2.28 points.
Mhm. So not good.
No, not good.
So I honestly don't pick him up.
Nope. It's not worth it,
No.
despite the fact that the Dallas defense is awful.
Yeah. Philip Rivers is locked in for another start this week. Good for him. Just good for him. He looked actually really good on Monday night.
He's better than Brady Cook.
Yeah, they had a chance. But you know, what are you gonna do?
He threw 35 passes.
Yeah.
I mean,
You got
literally off the street for what, 4 years?
5.
5 years since he was last with the Colts in 2020.
Yeah,
He did fumble twice.
he did. I do think I forget. I don't know if did he throw a pick in that game? Because
Yeah, he's thrown a pick in each of the games he's played.
he's just trying to get it in there. Yeah. Yeah, he threw for almost 277. So this week he throws for 300.
You think so?
No, it's Jacksonville.
No, Jacksonville.
Jacksonville's a really good team.
I'm looking back into his history. There are 2 seasons where Philip Rivers averaged negative yards per carry on rushing.
Yeah, because he never rushes the ball. I think.
Yeah, I mean it's on 18 attempts, but
Yeah, I think
it's pretty impressive.
Yeah. The most he's had rushing in a season, 102.
Dang,
11 years ago.
11
I was
years.
not expecting that.
2014. Wow. Man, what? It doesn't even go back far enough.
Well, Sleeper wasn't around.
No, but the most, where is it? Touchdowns. The most touchdowns he's thrown was 32. Oh no, 33. But I think he threw way more in like 08 and 07.
Yeah.
He was
in San Diego at the time.
Yeah. So
And we're spending too much time on Philip Rivers.
hey, I love Philip Rivers. All right. We don't have to spend much time on JJ because he fractured his hand, so he's not playing any more football till next season.
Yeah.
Trevion Henderson.
Again.
Yeah, he has a concussion, I think. So he's in the concussion protocol. I don't know what his status is right now. They don't play until Sunday
morning.
Yeah, so if you can pick up Ramondre because they have a juicy matchup against the New York Jets.
Ramondre is probably out there in a bunch of leagues.
Yeah, I think he's not in ours, but
he won't be after today though.
You won't be after today. Yes, and then Quinshawn Jenkins, he broke his leg. I think it was the same injury that Cam Scattaboo suffered. So, yeah,
he was in a lot of pain.
Yeah, I saw it live. I'm like, oh, that's not good.
That was right when we showed up at your house.
Yeah, he was like screaming. So
his mother posted a picture and he's all good out of surgery and
perfect.
2026, here he comes.
Yep. Perfect.
Would you pick up
that guy,
someone in the backfield for Cleveland?
I was
going against Pittsburgh.
No, I wouldn't, be quite honest. It does not look good.
Yeah, the team just can't get a break.
No.
Yeah, Dylan Sampson's out as well. So the next running back up is Raheem Sanders.
Yeah,
another rookie
out of
Travion Williams.
He had Sanders had 11 attempts for 42 yards, no touchdowns, 1 target, run receiving, 1 caught, and then 4 receiving yards. So didn't really do much. But going against Pittsburgh, I probably wouldn't play him against Pittsburgh. I'm not saying that I'm being a Pittsburgh guy, but yeah,
It's not a great situation.
no, it's not. So
I do trust you, Josh, because you do say pick up everyone that plays the Steelers sometimes. So I do trust your judgment when you say do not pick
I
someone
mean,
against
the
the
Steelers,
Steelers.
they they kept freaking Jahmyr Gibbs to like they had 19.2 in running backs last week. So they kept Jahmyr Gibbs to like nothing, which is, I mean,
that backfield has just demolished the league this
yeah.
year.
Yeah, Gibbs had 17 points. He only had 7 rush attempts for 2 yards. He got all his points in the receiving game. So
13 targets. Wow.
yeah. Montgomery, it's not like Montgomery did any better. Montgomery got 14 rushing yards, 4 attempts. So yeah, don't pick him up. Don't do it. So, all right. Like I said, try to keep this short and sweet. I put down here in our notes best matchups for the week for fantasy. You got Tim's Cardinals playing the Bengals. The Seahawks.
Jacoby.
Jacoby, and everyone on the Bengals. So that's Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Chase Brown, Tim's boy. And then for the Cardinals, you got Jacoby, you got Michael Wilson.
Sounds like Marvin Harrison might play this week.
Yeah. Would you? Would you play him if Marvin plays this week? Would you throw him in your lineup?
No, not in the championship week. You've been without him for 3 weeks. Don't rock the boat. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, he only had 1 catch last week for 14 yards. Only 3 targets.
I mean, Michael Wilson only had 3 targets too.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, Brissett's had tied his lowest passing attempts of the season against Atlanta with
Michael
31.
Wilson had a touchdown as well too. So that kind of saved him, put him in the top 20.
Yeah, he's up to wide receiver, 20?
23.
Yeah.
So, and you're obviously going to play Trey McBride in this matchup, even though he didn't have a great game against Atlanta, which apparently they're good against the tight end. But yeah, Trey McBride all the way. And we got Seattle versus the Panthers. The Panthers have been on a very, very good streak here of fantasy points. Bryce Young has been playing very well. Tedrow McMillan is just a target monster.
Yeah. I'm picking up that guy next year.
The only issue I have with the Panthers is the backfield. As of right now, they've been splitting the backfield. That's with Chuba and Rico. So it's, I mean, I don't know if anyone out there is playing them.
If you're in the championship, you've got to try to avoid them.
Yeah.
They're going to screw you, especially against Seattle.
Yeah, this is like a cheap man's lines backfield. And Chuba has only in the last 2 weeks hasn't broke 5 points. And Rico Dowdle has barely, I mean, week 11, or not week 11, sorry. Week 15, he had 11 points. Last week, he had 6 points. Um, Ever since Rico Dowdle had those few weeks where he was going off, he's kind of mellowed out the last half of the year. He hasn't broke 15 points since week 9. So he's been below 15 ever since then. And just the spirit really kills me on this. I thought Chuba was going to be somewhat of a good running back this year. With the Rico Dowdle takeover, he's just really declined too. And I'm not trusting him in championship week either.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm. Yeah, it's very iffy right now in that backfield. So, with Seattle, you're obviously playing JSN. Playing. Are we playing? What's your guys' temperature with Kenneth Walker after this week? After last
Woo!
week against the Rams. 11 carries, 100 yards, a touchdown, 3 for 3 uh, in the passing game with 64 yards. You're going to ride that, or are you just going to, because it's Kenneth Walker?
I think you got to ride it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. But I will say it is a tough one to ride. But
Because
I
he's hurt you so bad this season.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I totally agree. Like Kenneth Walker was one of my top running backs of the year. I thought he was going to be a top 10 or top 15 running back this year. He's so far RB 23.
Mhm.
Besides last week, he's only been in the top 10 3 times, and 2 of them was week 2 and week 3. And then his last one was week 11. Um, yeah, it's very but I think this is the one where you can ride the hot hand. It's a very risky choice because, like we said, he has burned you the whole year,
Yeah.
besides those 3 weeks. But I think this is where Kenneth Walker kind of found his groove. Seahawks are 12-3 going into the playoffs. Um, and I think this is Kenneth Walker just priming up for the playoffs here. So I think these last 2 weeks here, well, not last 2 weeks, but the last week in fantasy, I think this is gonna be a reflection of what he's gonna do next last week, or what he did last week. Sorry.
Yeah, and Carolina ranks 25th against the running back position. They've pretty much it's been a given for the season since week 7 that they're going to give up 20 plus points to the running back position unless they are playing the New Orleans Saints, who we all know how that running back situation looks, which is why I'm starting Taysom Hill in a flex spot this week.
There you go.
Because I had to sub in somebody for DK because he got suspended. Uh,
How's that you really
but
feel?
do you see my background?
Yes, it's on fire. It's been on fire all year.
That's what fantasy football is, man.
The hot fire fest.
Yeah, like the world is burning down around you. Like you have to get to a point where you're like, no, yeah, Kenneth Walker, Michael Carter, this is fine.
It's fine. Everything is going to be fine.
I feel like the Kenneth Walker situation, even though it's not the same caliber of player, but I think it's kind of like the same thing with Justin Jefferson. Kind of like where like you expected him to do really good this year.
Yeah.
I mean, Justin Jefferson, you expect him to be top 5, but with Kenneth Walker, he was going probably like 5th round in the drafts this year,
Yeah.
somewhere around that area, and you expect him to be at least a decent RB1, a solid RB2, and a solid flex. Um, is this the 2 weeks where you start him and you feel confident starting him, or do you sit him and feel bad that you didn't start him when he drops another 25-point game?
Yeah, if you've had Kenneth Walker all season and he helped you win last week, like he did for me, you got to play him this week,
You have
in
Yeah.
my
to.
opinion. But
Uh,
I am nowhere near as disappointed in Kenneth Walker as I am in Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
yeah, for sure. If you want to throw Charbonnet, if you want to throw a prize picks or a anytime touchdown bet on him, I would, because he's probably going to get a touchdown.
I think you
Charbonnet
can
is gonna
flex him.
pop up in some Chardonnay.
I love that.
There you go. All right. Another good juicy matchup. The Giants are and the Raiders are playing for the first round pick.
Oh,
Tyler, let me ask you something. As you are the resident Raiders fan, if they win, can we get a reaction video from you?
my reaction video is going to be disappointed, and it's going to be this is going to be the game where Geno Smith just goes off and he has an amazing game. Um,
Because he doesn't want him to draft Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, we can play for pride here. I mean, I like it, but let's stick to the plan here. And Geno Smith, keep throwing your interceptions. Ask Javonte, do your thing again. Give me a nice little run in Dynasty, even though I'm not in the playoffs or I'm not playing for anything in Dynasty. But yeah, I mean, these guys just need to lose. We need we need to lose. We need a quarterback. We need Mendoza. We need a saving grace to bless us.
I mean, it's not gonna matter, right? Like there's currently like Gino's gone after this year. There's no two
Yeah.
ways about this.
There's no way that there's no way that they keep Geno, and there's no way that they're going to keep Pete Carroll. This is like a total.
Leave it to the Raiders, man. I wouldn't keep it out the bag.
This is total. Strip it down to the nubs and let's rebuild here. So
Give Tom Brady the reins.
Please.
he needs more than that. So
As long as the Raiders have one of the top two picks, they'll be okay.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's Fernando Mendoza or Dante Moore actually feels a lot more like a Raiders type of quarterback. Although I do like Fernando Mendoza better.
the QB out of Oregon.
Yeah.
He looks so good.
By way of UCLA, where he was awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that game that we're talking about, the Giants and Raiders, what's your like? I don't think anyone's really like. I mean, obviously, if you have Genty and you're in the championship, wow, you suffer the flames of that.
The rest of your team must be really good.
Yeah, the rest of your team must be really good. Like we said, we were talking about Kenneth Walker ride the hot hand. Are you going to ride this hot hand with Aston Genty and play him this week?
I feel good. Ashton Johnson's the only certain offense in the Raiders. He's gonna get his carries. It's just whether the offensive line is gonna be blocking or not.
Yeah.
The
Giants are 31st against the run.
Yeah.
You've got to play.
Yeah, you got to play it.
Genty last.
I mean,
based on what he did last week.
He put up 44 points against the Houston Texans defense. They have not allowed a 100-yard rusher all season. They let this guy rush the ball, and they almost won the game too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you got to ride it. Ride that.
Yeah, man. Maybe they figured something out, right? From an offensive scheme perspective.
Yeah.
On getting the ball into his hands.
Yeah. Brock Bowers, I would definitely play him. Well,
Yeah.
actually, you're still going to play him, but Giants are sixth best against the tight end. They seem to do very well against the tight end, but you're still going to play Brock Bowers.
Well, I mean, it's when you're so bad against every other position, it makes it easy to be good against the tight end.
Yeah, it does. It makes it very easy. So, all right, let's move on to the Patriots versus.
Oh no, we didn't even talk Giants.
What do you want to talk about? Jackson Dart,
No, don't start him.
the guy that got -4 points, or you could definitely play Tyrone Tracy Jr. Even though he got 3 points last week.
I mean, Singletary had more scoring than he did.
Yeah, by like what?
God.
2 points. Yeah. I mean, if I don't the problem I had with Jackson Dart last week is that he threw 7 completions. He threw 13 times for 33 yards. I don't know what they were doing. Like I don't know.
Minnesota is not that great on the defensive side of the. Yeah, honestly, if you can avoid the entirety of the Giants, if you're in the championship game, you shouldn't be starting a Giant.
No, you wouldn't. The only maybe, yeah, I don't know. If you need like a strong flex play, Wandell's a good play.
Yeah, I was about to say Wandell is probably the only
The
solid play here.
So, but everything else is just gross. So yeah, that's what I was like. I don't there's nothing more to talk about with the Giants because they're so bad. New England and the Jets. This is a good matchup for Drake May. One of these, like if Henderson is out, Ramondre's a smash start because what he did against Baltimore, he had 16 points, 8 carries for 51 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 targets, 2 receptions. Very efficient in his when they're playing Baltimore.
Yeah. So, I feel like if the Patriots are smart, they're obviously in the playoffs and they're going to make a good run in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I think if they're smart, they're going to let their star rookie running back rest a week, especially against a trash team.
Yeah.
I mean,
this game does not matter.
Yeah, this game does not matter to them. They can lose both of the next games and still be fine in playoffs. And I think you let him rest, let Ramondre, get back to what he's best at doing, and you let Trayvon rest until playoffs, and you feed that man during the playoffs.
Yeah, it's an interesting strategy idea, right? Like let's get Ramondre going. Let's get him building some confidence back. We don't need this game, but we're probably going to win anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Brady Cook has 1 touchdown and 6 interceptions this season. Like,
yeah. New England has clinched a playoff spot, so I do think that they're still fighting for the number 1 seed with the Broncos. So I assume they're gonna play guys until they're up, whatever, and then maybe pull guys. But I think New England still has something to prove, in my opinion.
yeah.
But this is week 17. A lot of things could happen. They could just, hey, we're pulling our starters at the half, and that's it. So
if Trayvon does not play, I think Ramondre Stevenson wins people championships.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
100%. I agree with that. So
I bet you he gets 2 rushing touchdowns if Trayvon doesn't play.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, the Jets are 3rd worst against the run in the league. I mean, they gave up 40 points to the Jacksonville backfield, 44 to Miami, 43 to Atlanta, and then, 5.4 to, well, technically that's not accurate because these stats are saying they're tied positionally, right? So New Orleans running backs only scored 5.4 points, but when in fact Taysom Hill is the lead back for New Orleans. So they're skewed a little bit.
Yeah. Also, the Jets, when they played New England in week 11, they gave up 30 points to the running backs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're not good. That's for sure.
No.
Um,
Um, with the receivers for New England, Diggs had the most targets in that game. He had 10 for 938 yards. Not a bad play.
yeah, no, he went 9 for 105 last time they played the Jets.
So I like that. Kayshon Boutte, he's in concussion protocol.
Yeah, I wouldn't play him anyways.
Play him this week. I heard some talking about Mac Hollins playing. He got 9 targets, 7, but that'd be a very low end flex play for me if you're desperate.
I think you called that last week, Tim.
Uh,
Yeah, you did actually.
I thought it was the week before, but it's
I think it was
it,
the past week. Like, Mac Hollins is not a bad play.
yeah. He just shows up in weird spots, which is really interesting for the Patriots. I mean,
Well, he shows up in weird attire, so
this
guy,
is true.
the guy walks barefoot from his car to the stadium. He has to be one with the earth.
Hey, he's got to get grounded.
Yeah,
You know?
he is. You gotta get grounded somehow. So
There's more sanitary places to do that rather than in the parking lot. Good Lord.
I don't know. Is it better in the locker room or the parking lot?
I just wake up a little early, touch some grass around your house, huh?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Well,
just go barefoot in your
it's like-
backyard, then put your shoes on.
The parking lot, bro. Jeez.
Oh,
our next
Hunter.
match.
What about Hunter Henry?
What about Hunter? What about Hunter?
15 and a half points last week against Baltimore.
Okay.
7 targets, touchdown, 6 receptions. Start him
I mean, there's worse tight end plays, but
for sure.
like, yeah, he could do one of two things. He's projected 8 points. He could do one of two things. He could burn you, or he could like set your team up for success here. So
I don't know. I like him as a start.
I don't mind. I don't mind it. I don't mind the start if you're doing like a streamer. So
If you've got Hunter Henry and Taysom Hill, do you
Taysom.
start one and flex the other?
oh, I mean, you want to get nasty?
Dude, it's championship week.
It's up to you.
You
man.
got to get nasty.
You gotta take a risk. Take a risk.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have Hunter Henry. I have Austin Hooper,
Hoops.
who I'm not flexing.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Jets have a little bit of better play. They're mid pack against tight ends. And they're almost dead last against running backs. I see Drake May peppering these wide receivers, and I see them getting Ramondre back to his groove. I don't see Drake May throwing it to Hunter Henry that often or during this game. I think this is going to be a game where Ramondre gets back and they pepper their receivers with short passes. I think this is going to be a huge Ramondre game. I think everyone else is just going to be a side play.
For the Jets,
Yes.
that's all. Let's move on.
One player I would say you could Adonai Mitchell. He's like the only thing but he had
5 points last week.
5 points last week against New Orleans is actually a better defense than a lot of people think. So if it's against New England, yeah, it's low and flex play for me.
Yeah, they're New England is mid-pack against receivers. But Brees Hall,
Yeah,
I would
I
I would
would
definitely not start Brees
I
Hall.
wouldn't start him at all.
Yeah.
New England's
AJ.
fourth against running backs.
Yeah. So all right. On to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are playing the Miami Dolphins, which is a good matchup. I think on both sides, because I mean, yes, Quinn Ewers is the quarterback, but Achan has not had a bad game all season.
Yeah, dude.
He has not had a single digit game all season. Let me say that again. He has not had a single digit game all season. His
That's
lowest
insane.
scoring fantasy this year was 12.3. Second lowest was 12.6. So he just gets all the targets and he had a good game. He almost had 20 points. He had 15 carries for 81 yards, a touchdown, 3 for 3 receiving, only had 9 yards. But I mean, he is this offense, and Tampa Bay is not a very good defense. So
You
for
don't like these guys.
Yeah, they're 21st against running backs. They're one of the worst against QB. So maybe Quinn Ewers,
I've got to see it first.
MVP league winner. Okay,
No. If you're in the championship game,
no, you're not. No,
no,
uh,
absolutely not. And
that,
if you're in the championship game, I would not start Jalen Waddle either.
no, I wouldn't either. He has not proven anything to me, which is sad.
Because he's a top 15 wide receiver.
Yeah, he should be having more success. Um, the
Especially against the Bengals, right?
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
the Bengals. Yeah, apparently the Bengals have a better defense now or something. I don't know. Would For the tight end play, we're talking about some tight ends. Darren Waller.
I think
Yeah,
he's a good play.
Tampa Bay is 26th against tight ends. So I think we've been talking about the run of the tight end with certain teams. Darren Waller is one of those guys. Didn't have a great showing out against Cincinnati, but he had a good one against Pittsburgh. He had 2 touchdowns. So
I just worry about Quinn Ewers.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's the same concern I have with Waddle, right? Waddle has his own concerns of his own,
yeah,
but I just worry about, all of Waller's really good games have been with Tua.
mhm.
And you've got Quinn Ewers in there, so I think
Yeah. He threw 2 interceptions. He threw for 260, no touchdowns, but 30 attempts. Oh man, brother.
they seem to trust him, and he wasn't horrible, right? He's
No,
not Brady Cook,
no, he's not.
but it was Cincinnati also.
Yeah,
So I don't know. Um, I think in a lot of look, tight end is a desert, right? There's not a lot of guys. It's kind of a revolving door of who's going to suck the least this week if I don't have Trey McBride or George Kittle or Brock Bowers or
Yeah.
one of those guys. And a lot of times Darren Waller kind of comes to the top of that heap. Um, but man, I do question it this week. Maybe Juwan Johnson is a better play.
Mm.
Um,
I mean,
Like I would love to have him in my dynasty league where I've got Taysom Hill and Darren Waller,
Yeah, I
but
mean,
I could also be worse off than having Taysom Hill and Darren Waller.
it's very true.
I think the only real safe play in this Miami team is Devon Achane. Like you said, Jalen Waddle and Darren Waller are just too risky with Ewers as a quarterback. Um, yes, they're Jalen Waddle's a top 15, but last two games both have less than 10 points. And last week Darren Waller had 5.5 points with Quinn Ewers off 5 targets. Um, so I don't know. It's super tough to play these guys. I
Yeah, Quinn Ewers really, I think, limits Darren Waller's ceiling.
Yeah,
sure.
he could be more touchdown dependent in this game than you think.
Yeah.
So, Tampa Bay, I'm gonna say this, and it hurts my heart. Don't play in Puka.
Oh, that hurt me.
It does. It hurts a lot. Past 6 games, 6, 4, 6, 2, 8, 4 are his fantasy points. He's getting the targets. He's just not getting the yards and or a touchdown. So, and
You know what the crazy thing is?
yeah, what's that?
He still basically has the same amount of yards and touchdowns as McMillan
Oof.
on the year.
Ouch. As in his other teammate, Jaden McMillan,
No,
or
Tetaroa McMillan for the
Tedero
Panthers.
McMillan. Wow,
Control.
That's how good Mbuka was the first half of the season.
that hurts. So, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
Poopy,
just fell off a cliff after week 10.
he did. Well, yeah, something happened. I think he hit the wall,
And Baker got injured.
and Baker got hurt, and then you have
Mike
the
Evans and Chris Godwin coming back.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not good. But you can play Mike Evans if you held
Yep.
on this long. I think Godwin's a very high flex play.
As in you need to be high to flex him?
No, as in like if it's between like Godwin and I don't know, Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh, yeah.
I play Godwin or
Yeah.
Godwin over I don't know anyone in like that's
Any of the Pittsburgh receivers?
any of the Pittsburgh receivers because
Jalen Waddle?
there's no one there. Adam Thielen is the number one receiver.
Jesus.
Like that's what it is. So, God, I'm not gonna watch that game.
That's not true. You're going to watch it.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna pay attention.
Fun fact.
It's gonna be on Red Zone,
The
and then
combined age of Aaron Rodgers and
yes,
Adam Thielen is 77 years old.
wow. Do you think if they merged them together, they would be a better player?
Hmm.
Do you
Yes. Yes, I do.
do a fusion?
If you put Aaron Rodgers' arm on
On
Adam
Adam
Thielen's
Thielen?
body and you take Aaron Rodgers' football smarts and put
them in
Adam
there.
Thielen's personality onto it,
Oh,
then I think you're onto something.
he may be the best football player ever.
Yeah.
So, Tim, you were the Bucky Irvin owner in the keeper league, right? Or
Unfortunately not. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, in the keeper league.
would you play him this week if you made it to your championship? You
Yeah.
survived.
Yeah, I would play him. you've got to go for the upside. That floor is
He's getting
7 to 10
yeah,
points.
he's getting the attempts. He got no receiving work last week. So
I mean,
I
this is the worst run defense that they've played in 4 weeks.
yeah.
And then before that, Bucky wasn't healthy. So Miami ranks 23rd against the running back position. They gave up 42.7 points to Chase Brown and Samaje Perine last week.
Yeah.
Um,
And Tampa Bay needs to win to stay in the playoff.
yeah,
Like,
they're going to be motivated. That whole team's going to be motivated.
because
I would definitely start Bucky.
because if Carolina loses to the Seahawks, which is very likely, and Tampa Bay wins, they will both be tied. And Week 18 is a title match for them for the NFC South.
I want that. That's good TV.
I want that too.
Yeah.
So root for Seattle to beat Carolina, and then root for Tampa Bay to beat Miami. So, all right.
I mean, those are the betting odds.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the Saints are playing the Tennessee Titans. Tim's Taysom Hill debate. Jawan Jennings debate. Do I play them both? But there's a guy that you can play, and that's Chris Olave.
Oh yeah, Pro Bowler. Oh no, he got snubbed.
He did get snubbed. I haven't even looked at it, but I heard someone.
Wide receiver 6 on the year. 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, 92 receptions, career high in targets.
Good for him.
I
God,
think if he
He
was
was
on
on
a
the
different
NFL.
team,
145 targets. Wow.
yeah.
Good for him.
If he was on a different team, that would have been a Pro Bowl.
He would.
Except if that team was the Cardinals or the Raiders or
Yeah.
the Titans or the
or the
Jets.
Steelers.
Oh no, Steelers? He'd
No,
definitely be in the Pro Bowl.
probably. But yeah. We have the Steelers used to be known for like picking up these guys in the draft, receivers that like no one thought of, and then they just turn out to be Pro Bowlers, like where they keep getting these receivers. We haven't had one of those guys yet.
Hines Ward, Mike Wallace,
Wallace,
Antonio Brown,
Brown, who else?
Deontay. Totally forgot his name. Went to
Jonathan,
Carolina. Yeah.
Martavis Bryant.
That guy
Oh,
was
I like that.
awesome for a very short amount of time. Marcus Howard, I think, for a while.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So
that's over.
yeah, that's over. Yeah, Olave is the start for me if you've made it this far with him. It's funny. Tyler Shuck has been very good these
Yep.
past 4 weeks. Well, yeah, he threw
He's been consistent.
very consistent, but I'm not saying you play him, but he has a good matchup against the Titans, who have one of the worst defenses, but they play
Across
pretty,
the board.
yeah, across the board, but they do play pretty tough against all teams. So yeah, you guys, anything else? That was
Yeah, I mean, so if you're in a redraft league, you've got to have a better option than Tyler Shuck. You want somebody with some ceiling.
yeah,
And I don't think like he just doesn't have that, right? Like I think 20 points is kind of the most you can expect. Although it is Tennessee, so maybe that goes up to 25. And like that's an okay deal, but that's not going to knock it out of the park and win you a week. So if
No.
you've got another option, maybe it's a Trevor Lawrence, maybe it's I don't even know what that matchup looks like.
Trevor Lawrence plays the Colts, who made Brock Purdy throw for 5 touchdowns. You also have, Jacoby, if he's still out there.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence has 90 fantasy points over the past 2 weeks.
So there's
8 touchdowns, almost Oh no, over 600 passing yards.
Yeah.
So definitely a much better option there. So
Would you?
if you're playing for the championship,
Yeah.
you got to try to find somebody.
Yeah. What about Caleb?
Caleb Williams,
Yes, Caleb Williams playing San Francisco.
he's got a higher ceiling.
Yeah. They are a better offense than the Colts.
For
So
sure. Yeah, I would start him over. I mean, DJ Moore gives him a ton of options. Like I don't know what's been going on with DJ Moore. He's disappeared for 2-3 games at a time through this season. But
yeah,
then he'll pop up and give you 22, 25 fantasy points. So I would start Caleb over Tyler Shuck. Yeah.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
all right. Would you
Also, yeah,
what? Go ahead.
don't start Titans.
Would you not ride the hot hand of Tony Pollard?
I think you could, but in a flex position, you
Yeah.
mentioned earlier,
And
New Orleans is a better defense than people think.
yeah. What about? Yes, New Orleans is a better defense. Yeah, that's my only concern. All right. Oh, then yeah, I wouldn't play any of the receivers really. I mean, DK, it's a low end flex, but that's about it. So,
Yeah.
let's go to a divisional matchup. The Lions are playing the Vikings. The Lions need to win out pretty much, but they also need people to lose. So they're going to just be playing balls to the wall pretty much. So you're playing Gibbs. I know people that have him in championship week. Amon-Ra, he is questionable, but this guy just plays through anything. So he would have had a touchdown last week if he didn't get called for a penalty. So, and then play Jameson.
Yeah.
Tyler,
He's been absolutely
he's been
on
good.
fire.
He would have had a touchdown last week too, but it got called back.
The Vikings are number one against receivers.
True. But this is also a divisional game.
Yeah. So I was just about to say that. I think even though Vikings are number one against receivers, I still think this receiving core is going to eat a little bit.
Yeah.
J-Mo only had about 9.5 points last week, but the 3 weeks before he was just tearing it up. And I think this is gonna be another J-Mo game right here.
When they did play the first time, J-Mo had 6 targets for 66 yards and a touchdown. He ended the game with 14 fantasy points. So, yeah. Same thing with Amon-Ra. It was a low. I think that game was a low scoring game, but they had points. There was points in that game to be given. So the only guy that didn't do well in that game was Jahmyr Gibbs. He had 25 rushing yards, no touchdowns. So Minnesota is a good run defense, but you're still going to play Jahmyr regardless of that matchup.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, both of these running backs I think are smash plays this week. The Vikings are starting Max Brosmer. He hasn't thrown a touchdown all season. He's thrown 4 picks.
That's what they're doing. Oh no.
Like that offense, like if Justin Jefferson wasn't like, I wouldn't be surprised if he's just like, you know what? I'm not coming to the facility.
I'm sick, guys.
I'm just not going to show up.
I don't feel
I'm going to sit in the parking lot with no shoes on.
Oh my God.
So this
So the
if you combine that, combine the Max Brosmer factor with the fact that they can't really run the ball, right? Like they haven't been effective in the run game all year. They haven't even been effective in the passing game outside of a couple games with JJ McCarthy. This team just can't score. And the only reason they barely beat the Giants last week is because the Giants were just that much worse
yeah,
than the Vikings. So like there's going to be a lot of opportunity this week for David Montgomery in garbage time, just running out the football.
yeah.
So I would absolutely start both of these running backs because the Vikings are a disaster on offense.
Dumpster fire, as they call it. So the ultimate question is, if you have surpassed the storm, one of the guys in our keeper league has Justin Jefferson. He's played him every week. Would you play him then, or are you good? Would you sit?
I think you sit him this week. Yeah, he had 11 points last week, but that's been his.
He's only
That's close to his highest total.
he's only had 21. He got 21 points as his highest total. So
Yeah,
yeah.
especially with Max Brosmer, rookie quarterback, hasn't thrown over 20 yards in a game. That's an exaggeration, but but like you can't, you just can't trust Justin Jefferson right now. Not the player, but just the team dynamics of what he's playing in. And you know what, this will be the week where I'll feel okay sitting him, and he gives me 15 points because it's just too risky. If you're in the playoffs, you're playing for. I'm surprised you're in the championship if you have them. But if you're playing for third or something like that, I wouldn't play him. I wouldn't play him at all. He's done you dirty the whole year. You've survived. You've survived him. Pick a different play.
It's by far his worst season.
Yeah.
Right. He
Yeah.
like
By a
Justin
long
Justin
shot.
Jefferson. So he's wide receiver 28 right now. His lowest finish is wide receiver 29 in 2023 when he only played 10 games.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but here's the other nutso thing is he's probably gonna still have 1,000 yards receiving this year, which it does not feel like would be the case.
No.
Um, but like, and the thing that's killing him is he's only got 2 touchdowns on the season,
Yeah.
and his yards per target are 7.3, which is
The lowest.
2.1 yards by far the lowest of his career. Um,
And
so yeah, I'm with you, Tyler. If you're still playing for the championship, you cannot start Justin Jefferson.
Too risky. Detroit's defense is pretty good too. They're oof.
no, their front seven's good. Their secondary is not good.
I was just about to say, I feel like Detroit's defense is somewhat pretty solid, but
It's not going to matter when you have Max Brosnan throwing the ball. So, okay. Well, the last game we'll talk about here, but if you guys want to talk about another game after this, you're more than welcome to. The Commanders are playing the Dallas Cowboys. Josh Johnson will be starting this game, but I expect Dak to be Dak this week. Same thing with CD and George Pickens. If Javonte's healthy, and he plays this week, I think he'll have a much better game than he did last week against the Chargers are very good run defense. So Washington is not a good defense at all. So
Would you start Dak? This is for both of you. Would you start Dak or Tyler Shock?
I
Dak.
saw Dak. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm playing Dak.
Would you start Josh Johnson
No.
or Brady Cook? Not that anybody's starting Brady
Is this
Cook.
a real question?
Sorry, Josh Johnson or Quinn Ewers?
Oh,
I'd probably start Josh Johnson.
I played Josh Johnson because, I mean, the Cowboys defense and all purpose just not good.
I think Josh Johnson's
not really a defense.
Yeah, they are dead last against quarterbacks, dead last against receivers. So Josh Johnson, number 1 QB this week, championship week. So yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think Josh Johnson, just because I think they're going to keep it simple with him. I don't think they're going to do any crazy plays. I think it's just going to be a bunch of short passes to Scary Terry and Debo. And I think the better play here for the Washington Commanders is going to be this running back core. I think they're going to hand the ball off quite a bit because Josh Johnson is in. And I think Chris Rodriguez and Bill might have somewhat of a decent game this week. Just because Josh Johnson is almost 40, and
jeez,
that man can't take too many hits.
Wow, 39.
Wow,
1 year younger than me.
I mean, this year in football at the quarterback position, the amount of 40-year-olds that we have seen roll through
the amount of
starting lineup,
the amount of 40-year-olds that one is starting on my team, and then another guy that's been in the league for 17 years, probably as long as Aaron Rodgers has been in the league, and then a 40-year-old rolling in off the street.
45?
44.
44. Oh my god.
Your age, Tim.
I'm not that old.
Yes, you are.
All right.
So it's your daughters. So it's your
only 42.
Your oldest said to us.
Old and senile?
Senile.
Sure.
So yeah, it's crazy. What you were saying, Tyler, about Chris Rodriguez, I actually like this play. Him, and if they mix in Bill with that definitely will help him because they're going to need it. So, and then
I think, I just think Chris Rodriguez is going to be somewhat of a decent flex play. If you're looking for a flex player, maybe championship week or your team's hurt, whatever the case may be, I think Chris Rodriguez is going to be somewhat of a. He's going to give you more than 10 for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So, was there another game you guys wanted to talk about that you feel has good fantasy output? One of the, I think mine was the Jacksonville against the Colts. Do you have Trevor Lawrence or you need to pick up a quarterback? Trevor Lawrence is a great play. ETN is not disappointed at all this season. He's played very well. He's playing outside of his draft stock that he was what, like a 6th, 7th round pick. So he's definitely played up on that. With the Jaguars did pay Jacoby Myers more money.
Good for him.
Yeah. So
I'm happy because the Raiders wouldn't do it and it made me mad. And so I'm glad Jacoby Myers got a contract and got on a team that actually wants him.
Yeah, so Jacoby Myers, good play.
The Raiders are like, you're pretty good. We're not interested in that.
Not interested in this.
You're pretty good. You don't fit the team
Pretty
culture.
good. You don't fit the Raiders culture here.
It's like they're going to trade Brock Bowers for a bag of footballs in the offseason.
They probably will.
Trade Brock Bowers for a first round pick and a water boy.
We're
Yeah.
trading Brock Bowers to I don't know. We're trading it for a coach,
They probably will.
which the Raiders have done in the past, have they not? They've traded for a
They
coach.
traded
John Gruden.
John Gruden.
Oh, that's right. They traded for Chuck.
And
Jeez.
they gave like the Buccaneers all their picks.
Oh, fantastic.
I get it. The Raiders suck. Okay.
The Raiders, the Raiders traded away John Gruden to the Buccaneers, and the Raiders
Okay.
got all their picks, and it still didn't work out for them. Brian Thomas Jr. didn't have a good game against Denver, but they were up so much that it didn't really matter. He's probably, if we do an episode in the offseason, he's definitely a bust candidate, right?
Brian Thomas, yeah.
Yeah. So if you have him still on your team and you're here at championship week, would you play him in a receiver 2 flex position?
I don't think you play him at all. I think with Jacoby Myers and getting him a contract
Yeah.
a couple weeks after just acquiring him,
Yeah. And
I think that kind of says what they're planning to do in that receiving core.
And even with Parker Washington,
Oh man, massive week last week.
I want to say he's he's listed here as a third receiver, but he had 10 targets on 6 catches for 145 yards and a touchdown. And
he's still returning punts.
Yeah, and he's still doing his punt returning game. So are you going to play Washington over Brian Thomas?
I think so.
All right.
I think you could flex Brian Thomas.
Yeah.
The Colts are not
a good team defensively.
Yeah, they're not great. And Trevor Lawrence seems to have turned a bit of a corner the second half of this year.
He has.
Yeah, the Colts are 30th against wide receivers.
Yeah.
They haven't had a good performance against the receivers since Pittsburgh, which we all kind of know what that receiving offense looks like. But they even gave up 22 points to Tennessee from a receiving standpoint.
I like Josh's silent smile while you silently diss the Steelers.
It's true. It's true. I'm not gonna yeah. So
they gave up 50 points to the Chargers receiving core in week 7. So there's a lot to go around. Travis Hunter's obviously not playing. He's out for the year. But there's plenty there. So Brian Thomas, I think you could flex pretty well. And if Philip Rivers gets it together, this could be a shootout.
Yeah, that could be. Brent Strange, the Colts are I want to say 28th against the tight ends. I think Britton Strange is probably the best streaming tight end to play this week. He
Brenton
is
Strange or Taysom Hill?
Britton Strange.
Brenton Strange, really?
Yeah.
Brenton Strange or Darren Waller?
I would still go Strange.
Yeah, just because of better quarterback.
Yeah. So, did you guys have any games you wanted to throw out there and talk about, or?
I just had a quick mention on the Monday night game. Also, we probably
Yes.
should have said when these games were. So
Oh,
there's football.
yeah. So
There's multiple Thursday games.
there's 2 Saturday games. One game's at 1:30, the other game's at 5. And then there's the whole Sunday slate, and then Monday Night Football. I think this is the last Monday Night Football, right?
Yeah, Rams Falcons is Monday Night Football. This is another just juicy
Yes.
matchup for Puka.
Yeah. Yes. If you
Uh,
Tim's the Puka, so
yeah,
Tim.
I got sorry, I'm not going to win my championship until Monday night. Is what I'm saying.
Yes. Well, yeah. I mean, you could technically win your matchup after the Sunday slate, but it would be the icing on the cake would be the Monday night game for you against the Rams against the Falcons.
I mean, it's got to put fear into my opponent, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'd be scared. I'd be like, oh God, I'm playing the guy that has Puka Nakua. Great.
Oh, I'm up by 30 points. Oh, he's got Puka.
Oh, he has Puka.
Before we depart for the year and before we do a podcast in the off season, the last little start sit, I'm gonna ask some questions. 2 players.
Yeah, Tyler has a little segment.
And it's gonna be rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Got like 2 seconds to answer.
Go.
Trevor Lawrence, Jacoby Brissett.
Trevor.
Brock Purdy or Trevor Lawrence?
Trevor.
Brock Purdy.
Woo. Joe Burrow or Drake May?
Joe.
Drake.
Ooh, tough one.
Just the match. Yeah, the matchup alone for
Yeah.
Joe is juicy.
Okay, do we have Brock Purdy or Brisket?
What?
Brock Purdy or Jacoby Brissett?
I go Jacoby with that one.
Wait, what? Oh, Brock Purdy. Sorry, I thought you said Brock Bowers. I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
And no, he said the same thing with me. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. A tight end versus a quarterback. What are we doing here?
I'd go Brock.
Okay. Drake May or Dak?
Dak.
Drake.
Ooh,
Just-
okay.
Yeah, just because of the matchup.
Okay. There are a couple running back ones. Blake Corum or Michael Carter?
Blake Corum has past 4 games has been in the top 25 of running backs. So this is a good matchup for him. What they're doing in the Rams, they're using both these guys. I mean, Kyron still gets his, but Blake Corum is right there with him. So
I don't hate it. I will go Carter. The Bengals are dead last against the running back position.
Yep.
And like the Arizona running back position has been okay against, defenses that are way better against the run than the Bengals. I mean, they're averaging 30 points a game to the running back position. So, even if Michael Carter gets half that, he should be close to on par with what Corum might do.
Okay. A couple more running backs. Chris Rodriguez or Rico Dowdle?
I think I go Rodriguez.
go Rodriguez.
Yeah. One more. Rico Dowdle or Jalen Warren?
It's a rough matchup for Warren.
Yeah.
What was it? Rico or Warren?
Jalen Warren.
I go Rico.
Okay.
No, actually, sorry. I go Jalen.
Yeah, I think I go Warren just
I go Warren.
Okay.
just barely.
Okay.
It's a bad matchup on both sides though.
Yeah.
Okay. Couple receivers. Michael Pittman or Parker Washington?
Parker.
Yeah, give me Parker.
Oh, that was a tough one. I picked Parker too. James Wilson or Parker Wilson? Or my bad. I just Jameson Williams. Oh my God. Jameson Williams or Parker Washington?
JMO.
JMO.
I go JMO. Jameson Williams or Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Jameson
JMO.
Williams.
Okay,
JMO.
okay. Some tight ends in last one. Taysom Hill or Brenton Strange? Let's just say, let's just say your flexes are tied up, and you're putting Taysom Hill as a tight end. Both of you pick Strange.
I pick Strange.
Okay.
My soul wants to pick Taysom Hill, but I can't.
Taysom Hill or Colston Loveland?
Oof.
I actually probably go Colson Loveland.
Bears play the Niners.
Yeah. I'm not afraid of the Niners defense. Like
I just don't trust Taysom.
Yeah.
Okay. Taysom Hill or Darren Waller?
Waller.
Waller. Yeah, Waller.
Okay. Brenton Strange or Juwan Johnson?
Juwan Johnson.
Strange.
Nice. Okay, that was my last one.
The fact that I was saying I'm not afraid of the Niners, they're 23rd against the tight ends. So
I've got a couple.
Go ahead.
In the name of
The name of swiping
the
up
end of the season.
Do it.
All right. Let's do Michael Wilson or Jalen Waddle.
Oh, Michael Wilson. Just because Brisket is just slinging it.
Michael Wilson or Chris Godwin?
That one's tough. I think I'll go Michael Wilson.
I still go Wilson.
Michael Wilson or T. Higgins?
T. Higgins.
Yeah, I was about to say T. Higgins has been going off lately. But I think T. Higgins is also kind of hurt, no?
Yeah, he's he's
back. Yeah, he's good.
He's back.
No, I think I'll go Michael Wilson. I really like Brisket barbecuing back there.
Yeah, I think they had an off week last week. It seems like the Cardinals got away from what they were doing previously. I would not be surprised. Dude, this is going to be like the shootout of shootouts. Yeah. Cincinnati and Arizona. I
take the over.
I would put the over under on passing attempts at
over 100.
200.
98.5. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot though.
It will be. I think the over. Let me see. Over under. That yeah. Over under it's almost 55. It's 40. Yeah. It's 54.5 right now. So
I'm taking the over
for sure.
Would definitely take the over.
All right, I got two more.
Which you can do at Prize Picks now.
Oh.
But we all know how you're good at betting, Tim.
I do. I'm so bad. I am the ultimate landmine for parlays. Josh will get everything right on the parlay, and then the one thing that I pick just screws the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right, two more. Michael Wilson or Parker Washington?
Parker.
Oh, Wilson.
Ooh, all right. Michael Wilson.
Yeah, I believe in him. So
no, I do too. I think
the matchup alone is just so good.
Yeah. No, that's a tough one, but I think Parker Washington's hot right now, and I think the hotness is gonna keep cooking.
Ansel, so hot right now. So hot. All right, last one. Michael Wilson or Justin Jefferson?
Michael Wilson.
Oh, Wilson.
Yeah.
So
God, I feel dirty.
Yeah, me too.
That's so bad. That's so gross. I can't. I kind of want to dive into like where Justin Jefferson will go next year, because the fact that he's just dropped off so hard this season, he's got to be a bust candidate too.
Oh yeah, I mean it completely depends on what the Vikings end up trying to do at QB.
Yeah. Well, that, and then it's like, think about where he went in this year in the rounds. Like he was the first, he was the first round.
First round. Yeah.
Where will he go next year? Is he going to go late, or is he going to go like second, third round late?
I think he's going to go second round just because of what happened this year. People are going to be a little bit hesitant to pick him.
I think
depending on what they do in the offseason.
Yeah, and I mean the Vikings are not picking until the middle of the first round. So they're not I don't know what they're going to do.
No, I don't either. They need something.
And the guy, unless it's, I mean, the Giants look to have the first pick right now.
Well, we'll find out on Sunday.
Yeah, we'll find out. But if the Raiders get the first pick, unless they're moving back to two, the Raiders are not moving back to 15.
No,
like there's just no way. So they're like, the Vikings can't possibly trade into the top two. There's just no way that that's going to happen.
You have to give up so much just to get up in the top 5.
And I don't even think they have enough to give up to get into the top two, to get those top two quarterbacks.
No.
So they're probably married to JJ for another year.
Yeah. It's actually, I just got a great idea. Draft stock. So, anywho, well, we'll get into that off season, but yeah. I'll write it down before I close out.
Lots to talk about there.
Yeah. Thank you all again. We really appreciate you all supporting us. Tyler, can you pull up just what we have, like 6? I think we almost have 700 on TikTok.
6, 7.
6, 7.
Yeah, just from last week. Last week we were at 600. This week we're at 624.
Okay.
So our TikTok has definitely blown up this year. This was our first year doing a YouTube. And this year we ended up with 57 subscribers, which is really good in the last few months.
Yeah.
Our first video was week 1 was 3 months ago. So in 3 months, we basically got 60 subscribers. That's 20 subs each month on average. Instagram, we're not really worried about Instagram. That's just kind of like our general thing, but our TikTok and our YouTube as well, we're really trying to push and put a lot of our information on. So that's what we're really trying to grow. So thank you guys for who all followed and joined our lives and all that good stuff, and subscribing to our podcast on YouTube. Definitely appreciated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also too, and we from the last 3 months, we went from 17 countries to 38 countries. So we basically doubled more than doubled. We basically doubled our countries in the last 3 months, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, thank you all so much.
Yeah.
Can't say it enough.
Yeah, it's been a fun season. It's
been a fun ride, boys.
It's been probably the most work I've ever done in a long time.
Yeah.
And that says a lot, because I don't put a lot of work in at my other jobs.
No, yeah, this was it's a lot of work, but it's fun. We enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
And it makes it a lot better when you guys subscribe and you guys follow us. Yeah. Just to know that our work doesn't go unnoticed.
And I just want to say I appreciate you guys doing this. This was like a pipe dream of mine when I started doing podcasting in like COVID, because I was like, I'm bored. I'm going to do a podcast. It seems fun and easy. So yeah, this started out with me talking about video games and movies and then it turned into interviewing people, and then it turned into talking to Tyler. I was like, hey, just want to do fantasy football? He's like, yeah, sure, let's do it. So it's 2 years of that, and then we brought Tim on this year because Tim has a lot of knowledge and has a journalistic background. So
not really. I have a piece of paper that says I studied that.
Yeah. Well, hey, you have more pieces of papers than me and Tyler combined. So
They do.
So, but yeah, just want to thank you two for doing this and appreciate you guys.
It's super fun.
And
love doing it.
And appreciate all of you guys supporting us. Thank you. So make sure you subscribe. Ball Bros Don't Lie on TikTok and YouTube. So
we'll see you during the off season.
And we'll see you guys during the off season. Make sure you click that bell sign on whatever if we get a random post from us on throughout the weeks. So
and during the off season, we'll post some have some ideas that to post some fun stuff, and we won't do it. It's not going to be very regular like how we're doing it now. It's going to be periodically, and we'll let you guys know when we're doing it and all that good stuff.
Yes, for sure. All
Love
right.
it.
All right, everyone. We appreciate you guys, and good luck this week.
Later, boys.